everyone, Leslie Ray here with Digital Delights by Louby Loo for a Tuesday tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to do a quick and easy card known as a TeePee card. For this project, you're going to need cardstock, paper, glue, Spectrum Noir pens or whatever you want to color with, a bone folder, hole punch, and a bit of ribbon. For it, I'm using the Flower Power Rose Digi to color, and the Spring Fling digital paper pack. I'm using one of the sheets of paper out of that. So let's get started. Here you see I've already colored in my little Digi Flower Power Rose. And then I've also gone ahead and cut my paper. And let me explain to you about the cutting of the paper. You need to cut 3 squares, and they can be however big you want them to be. I'm going to use 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay, and you need 3 of those. And I'll show you what to do with them in just a minute. And then you need some squares of pattern paper. And I started off with this square of pattern paper, which happened to be 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. It needs to be cut a 1/2 inch in both dimensions less than your square. Okay, so that's what's important. That's what's going to give you your layered effects. You can have more than these. Some of the TeePee cards that I saw online, they did some other adding of papers and layering of papers. I like them best with just 1 layer of paper. And then you're going to need a bit of ribbon. Okay, and you definitely need your scoring tool, or in this case my bone folder. Alright, so you need basically 2 of the 3 3/4 squares, and then you're going to cut them in half. And so I've already done that here, so I've got 3 of these. So if you have 2 squares, cut them in half. Now these pieces of paper, I'm going to go corner to corner like this, and then I'm going to fold, making sure all of my nice lines line up before I give it a good crease. I'll fold into triangles. Okay, I'm going to do that 3 times. And obviously the bigger your triangles, the bigger your card. And just keep the dimension between them 3 and 3, or a 1/2 inch. So if this was 4 1/2, your pattern paper would be 4 inches square. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to start with putting these together. And the easiest way to do that is to open them like this, and they're going to go where they're both pointed down, and they're going to form a TeePee. So these 2 go together on that side, and then these 2 go together on this side to form a TeePee. See that? So what I'm going to do is, because I'm using glue, I'm just going to mark lightly where my glue is going to go on this piece. I'm using a nice strong glue, Beacon 3-in-1, so I don't have to worry about my pieces going anywhere. And what we're forming here is the base of the TeePee at this point. So it's nice and glued on. I want to do this side as well. And do again just a light line so I know where my glue goes. Okay, and here we go. This piece is going to go right here. So now your card will form a TeePee like this that we need to put on our pattern paper. And so we want our pattern paper to go on our card like this. Okay? So I'm going to do one triangle at a time. You could run these through your Xyron if you have a Xyron that's big enough to adhese these on. Little TeePees with Wendy's Pilgrim and Indian digis for Thanksgiving place settings would be so stinking cute. Do them with like some craft paper and fall colors. If you like to give shaped cards, I think this is a fun shaped card. Okay. So this is how your shapes fit on your card. So now, when you fold it, it looks like this. You can have little other triangles in these corners if you want them, or you can leave them with two. And the last thing it recommends doing is so your card will stand up and stay straight without this flap popping open, is either put some sort of closure, a little piece of Velcro or something right here, or, and this is my preference, is to take your hole punch and punch a little hole right there. And thread some ribbon through it. And so I have cut a skinny nose on my grosgrain ribbon that I will trim off when I'm done threading it through. Or you can use a smaller piece of ribbon or a piece of like organdy ribbon or organza ribbon. Okay. So when your card is on display, you should have a bow here. So you have it set up like this, and then you can glue your little digi there on the front. I'm going to use a little bit of glue here. You want to make sure when you're printing your digi that they fit the rectangle. And so that this will open and close without issue, I'm going to have her be on top like this. Okay, so here she is, little rose on a TeePee. And then if I want to send her, because sometimes it's hard to send dimensional cards, right? Just untie. If you have a big ribbon like this, you'll make sure you have plenty of ribbon so that you can just kind of loosen it enough that it'll fold in and go flat in the mail. And this won't fit in a regular envelope. You'd have to put it in a little bit bigger envelope. But depending on what size you made your TeePee, it could possibly fit in a regular envelope. So there you go. A very fun, fast and easy TeePee card tutorial. I like her with her bow. I think she's cute. Like I said, I think these would be super cute little cards for placeholders, or you could use them for putting menus and stuff on there and putting it by the food on your table, or just, you know, send as a fun little rectangle or TeePee shaped card for a friend for a happy. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for stopping by. Come back next week. I'm sure Christine will have a wonderful tutorial for us again. And I thank you for watching Digital Delights by Louby Loo Tuesday Tutorials. Have a great day.